will they both be there this year is the question. XlorD on the bottom right hand side as the yellow undead. And of course SyDe nowadays playing the human. But he got some good information about the undead because he's a former undead himself. Knows the ins and outs. Let's hope it all works out for him. We are starting on the map that you should all love, which is Shallow Grave. We love Shallow Grave. The map where Leon defeated XlorD as the first player in ESL Meisterschaft. The only player. Can SyDe do the same? SyDe is going into this as the big underdog. No questions asked. He is going for an atypical way these days, which is instant expansion. For the undeads, it's oftentimes a question, what do they play nowadays? Lich Schools seems a bit outdated. Crypt Lord is all the rage these days, but XlorD decides it's time for DK Ghouls. Always a bit unorthodox compared to the Happies and 120s of this world. Got its very own style. I would say all 4 international competing undeads with the before mentioned 2, XlorD himself and Labyrinth, have a very, very distinct style. For XlorD, always hard to grasp what that is at this day. So here we saw him struggle a bit versus Night Elf. He was eliminated by Jens, the new shooting star of the Americas series. But so far, so good. With an uninterrupted creep. No Lich, that means he can heal. He's also very fast with the Unholy Aura. SyDe on the other side, also a little different than, for example, a Fortitude would be playing as the #1 go-to thing for the humans is creep level 3. And then how do you get that here now? Maybe with this rogue. That is certainly... Oh, surround here. I was about to say, this is certainly a jumpstart for SyDe. Not with the Lost Footman here, but this also bought some time for SyDe to cross the map, to identify that fast expansion, that a bit unorthodox expansion with DK Ghouls. And that's the first kill right away. What's the follow-up? That's the next big question. A follow-up is Ghouls close to the human base. Also a cancel, an early one. But that's a ziggurat down. And with that, XlorD is supply block. Can't build anything, queues the tech. And it's up to SyDe to fast build that expansion now. A little bit of repair to make sure that this arcane tower is ready. And of course, an undead base is always vulnerable. XlorD is not stressed by any of this. And that is one of his biggest assets. Of course, I don't want to take away from his micro and macro, etc., but decision making and the cool. XlorD just is the cool personified when it comes to Warcraft 3. Seeing the win conditions, making the right calls, never panicking, and that makes him so hard to crack. On the upper left-hand side, we got that arcane tower up. That is almost a ghoul kill. I talked about that micro. Here we go. We have a staff of an archmage coming in, soon ready to help with water elementals, but this looks like a solid defense. And SyDe shows why he was the French Meister, the champion, whatever. During the ESL France days. So this is quite a banger match already, and we gotta remind you guys, while XlorD was mostly undefeated in ESL Meisterschaft until the last match versus Leon, last Raraland he was eliminated by Hipposaur, also a human. SyDe putting on some pressure, gotta be careful not to be surrounded here, gets surrounded immediately. Quick response by XlorD, trying to fight out, trying to rattle through the skeletons, rather. Oh my god, the quick follow-up. Gets a couple of skeletons for the XP bar here, but a town portal was forced nonetheless. Not without cost, another ghoul dies, and XlorD's forces reduced to 25 food, while SyDe is scouting for another expansion. And the tech is progressing. Graveyard a tiny bit late. But so far, SyDe is looking fine. His tech starting Only an illusion coming. SyDe is scouting. This guy comes prepared. He might not be playing as much as he did in 2020, but he's still a force to be reckoned with. Whenever there's a tournament, a bigger one, and he's qualified or signed up for, he does the homework. It is a very, very, very scary situation, though. As XlorD is sharking around. Holy... Desync. Oh my god. Oh man, oh man. That was... unfortunate. Let's see. If it works out this time, 7,117 bits by Knubbequakes. My dude, you kind of crashed the game. You kind of crashed the game. The exact same second this happens. Ah, that's... oh my god, Knubbequakes, you're freaking mental, dude. Some leftovers, right? Found between the cushions. Found between the cushions. Dude, much love. Hope to see you soon. Very unfortunate situation, because SyDe's early game was really freaking good. Expo cancelled, Expo up, was catching up in tech. But desync it is, and a desync is oftentimes a rematch. We had 2 unfortunate situations in competitive Warcraft today. This is one of them. I really hope SyDe is not getting deterred by that. Just do it again, is I guess the motto. And what a sign for SyDe that he can hang with XlorD. That was the message of these early 6 minutes, right? He had a very, very competitive early game. And we'll see where this goes. XlorD, of course, had the tech, but also very low supply. But yeah, if a player is forced into a disconnect, desync, whatever, can't give him the win, obviously. Everybody was fine with the rematch instantly, no complaints. So fair play by both, as we're also getting the same strategy by both. Sometimes this can be caused by, I think, the ping equalizer. That seems to be the root. So hopefully this works out now. And we have the very same style. SyDe with the instant expo. XlorD with DK, with ghouls. It is the same setup as we had before. Interesting twist, by the way. Going 5 ghouls DK. I don't think I've seen this before. This altar was delayed on purpose. So you got 5 ghouls instead of 4 when the DK joins. And that's a safer and faster expo, right? I like this, man. And that's what I said, like, never underestimate XlorD. He's so tricky. He's not a copycat when it comes to playing undead. He always comes up with stuff himself. Rara won. We had the Alchemist against Night Elf, which was brilliant. And now stuff like this, when everybody is looking for help. Footman surrounded again. Sticks and fits like a glove. SyDe on the other side. No Arcane Tower here this time. Militia creep trying to get the level 3, but he's still inches away. Feels already as if this game is not as good as the one before. XlorD looking for the surrounds. This one glitches through just as the footmen do. Expo at 50%. The water elementals are not part of the attack, and that's big. XlorD with a 2-line defense. Ghouls here, ghouls there. Water elemental can't do much. Needs to get it in range, it feels. Or the Archmage. Oh my god, they're blocking each other so well. Is it enough though? Is it enough though? I don't think so. Can't finish this. Has to be cancelled. This should force attack right away. But also SyDe. No expo yet. How much damage can XlorD do? Second footman down. Leveling looks a lot better. Third footman down. These are, of course, expenses that you can live with. Compared to game 1, Archmage is way healthier. And now the power build. But also, unlike game 1, no Arcane Tower up yet. Gold is low. And XlorD is trying to go for another. The Water Elemental. Slow. Footies. Archmage. They're here. And they get it done again. This must be a tech now, but XlorD fails to get the gold together. Very, very nice setup by SyDe. A bit unorthodox. Creep and expo timings, but it works beautifully. So now, how powerful is the punch by XlorD to strike back? Water Elemental still here, waiting. He could tech. Or expand again. Problem for SyDe, mana. Is not where it's supposed to be. No Water Elemental up, and that tower just finishes in time. Militia up there. They both did their homework. They both know exactly what to do at what point. The flow chart is on. XlorD with the 5th surround. This is Wan playing. How expensive is this going to be? XlorD is still trying to expand. Unlike last game where he went for the tech, this is the 3rd expansion attempt. And SyDe has the boots now, can run away. This means not all ghouls are part of this defense. Skeletons taken out, more militia. This is the 2nd call. And a nice dagger.
A player's forces are under attack.
SyDe would love to have a shop. That's not part of the plan yet. A super quick tech is part of the plan. Haunted gold mine for XlorD will be finishing this time. Another footman surround. Supply numbers a lot more even this game. Archmage. I remember vividly when we went to China in 2015. The first thing Yaw said is, bro, these Asian humans, they're so much better when it comes to mana management than we are. And you can feel it between SyDe and the likes of Sock and Fortitude. Always the right decision making when to summon the Water Elementals. Now we got one in for the defense. And XlorD on 2 bases. But what about the tech? 2/3 of attack. And XlorD is bleeding. The ghouls are suffering. And now we got a shop as well. And now we got clarities. And the next Water Elemental. And a bit of safety.
A player's forces are under attack.
Still going with Footman. Still feeling the need to fortify. XlorD, his tier 2 tech is on the run. Archmage healing cancelled. But he can go for a shop if necessary. A great game so far. In the meantime, Ghoul Run By, specialty by XlorD, has done this a million times while playing the Crypt Lord. SyDe is not slow with the militia, but he needs the lumber, of course. for tech and other buildings. Oh, little mistake here. Is the militia following? Might be a bit overwhelmed now, realizes it. Another ghoul run by. Blocked by a water elemental. Man, this is tactically such a high quality game.
A player's forces are under attack.
Here comes the counterattack. Can't really go for the graveyard. That's a little bit too late. A couple of ghouls are hurt on the right-hand side. No Nerub Tower here. And that is, of course, also time for SyDe to unfold the tier 3. Archmage has no staff, but a town portal doesn't want to get surrounded here. Footman, water elementals. You don't want to lose too many of them, but already there is damage done as he forced the Nerub Tower, and he's also forcing the Spirit Tower now, while the Archmage is trying to go for ghouls. 1 footy down, 2 footies down, 3 ghouls so hurt. Can the water elementals squeeze through? They don't. Oh my god, the saves by XlorD, world class. World class. And at the same time, we had a footman harass here. You have to deal with that as well while managing your base and think about the next step. Mountain King out. Creeping game is on. Oh my, I love this series already. We got a workshop,
Player's forces are under
but
attack.
SyDe's lumber is low. 4 workers here. 4 workers here. Might be time for a shredder. It absolutely is. DK can't coil the golem, but maybe last hit. Shouldn't happen. Doesn't happen. Mana Stone as well. And now we transition into Fiends. Double Crypt Fiends plus Lich plus tier 3. No Gargs. Scout here, scout there. Where's SyDe moving next? How much time do I have? Do I have to get ready for a counter push? There's only one tower building up the second. That is tower number 4. Solo leveling Mountain King. Clap to get ready for Banshees. And of course, as the most vicious counter to Fiends. And Ghouls. First Gyros out. You gotta plan with a Destroyer push. Looks like Knight's Gyros! We've seen plenty.
Forces are under attack.
Double Slaughterhouse. SyDe? I don't know if he's gonna be ready for a Destroyer push. A classic German Destroyer push. Played since the days of Hasuops. Mountain King levels most important right now. Pally is coming as well. XlorD's still waiting for tier 3. Statues will do a fine job. Fiends get Weapon Burrow at the same time. Love that for production building setup. And now the first harass begins. And here we see it. Only one tower. Only one tower here. Scary. XlorD finds the necessary damage. And forces a portal. Mountain King not level 3. Don't tell me he's stuck. No, he's not. Okay. It's just waiting for more murder. SyDe needs more workers, I think, but Paladin is out. Mountain King, he is stuck, isn't he? Oh no! So heartbreaking. The Fiends are ready for the web. The moment in the game. Mountain King finally freed. That would have helped so much, as the entire worker line is dead. Good thing he got the shredder. Lumber is no problem, so he can just move a couple of the workers from lumber to gold and we're fine. Another interesting thing, Sundering Blades up early. Whoa! Crypt Lord 3rd, double wagon. Nobody plays this. Nobody plays this. We got more kills here. No! Alright. Destroyer upgrade after the wagons. That is so interesting. Oh wait, he's getting ready for tanks? There's no tanks though. Creep jack. XlorD has a TP, wants the item, and rightfully so. OMG, pipe for the undead. One fiend might suffer, goes down. And the town portal is gone, of course, but that pipe will pay dividends. Probably alright to be safe for tanks if they appear. Another knight stuck here. This is so unfortunate.
A player's forces are under attack.
Mountain King 3. A-bombs. Cool frenzy. Still looking befuddled at that 7,000 bit donation by Knubbelquakes. Outstanding. Outstanding. Second red spot XlorD. That was the one attack. This atypical timing. Prior... Ooh, that clap. That atypical timing prior to tier 3. XlorD got information, the run by doesn't work. He gets the red spot, consumable for SyDe. Mana Stone, amazing. Heal scroll, Scroll of the Beast. Oh my god, Scroll of the Beast with 2 Knights and Sundering Blades. How much damage is that? Unholy Aura, the second one. Rather useless, but at least SyDe is not taking it. We got gyros. Flag cannons are missing. Ooh, I hope that's not an oversight. Both with TPs again.
A player's forces are under attack.
Boots of Kel'Thalar is a little unfortunate for SyDe. Nice pull by XlorD. Hard to engage into this. We got 2 abominations. It will almost be time to switch to Sorks. Oh, nice. That this ghoul is able to shut down the third base. This matchup oftentimes revolves around exactly this. Third bases.
A player's force
16 minutes have passed. Kudos to SyDe. This is not a stomp by any means. A very, very competitive match, but we haven't seen a fight in quite some time. Level 5 DK. Level 3 Lich. But on the other side also, 4-3-3. But we are we missing flag cannons, I wonder? Okay, it's 4 statues. It will be 2 destroyers at least, if not 3. Queuing 3. Attack upgrade. Now gyro bombs and flag cannons. SyDe doesn't want to fight yet. The air army isn't ready. Gets a lot of vision over the trees. The last camp's all been gobbled up. More scouting. Worker here. XlorD positioning himself towards shop. Ooh, and SyDe is faking a tank drop. Yeah. Great scouts also for the third bases. Little bit of creeps left. Knights. Knights are insane, dude. 3-0 ready in a second. Little lucky that he didn't get creep check there. Because the gyros weren't around. This is a massive, massive air army. Necro's coming. It seems like it's XlorD's new favorite toy. He played it late game versus Jens, and there is no dispel whatsoever. There's no blizzard. There's no... Oh my god, this knight is still stuck there. There's no mortar frag shards. There's no griffins. Like, everything that could help SyDe with Necro Wagons isn't here. Cripple is just completely bonkers versus Knights. They barely move, and the damage mitigation is out of this world. Side with cannon towers, hard to crack. XlorD issuing a big challenge to Side, which he has to read. Both also rich. XlorD is in high upkeep, which shouldn't be. Nice goals. Nice goals. Defense upgrade now as well. Who makes the better calls now? Economically, Side currently ahead. But XlorD got 5-3-3. And probably the perfect strategic answer to Side. Mortar's coming, but maybe too late. Flying machine bombs, see the temple. Probably expecting Banshees. Here's the cripple. Minus 22. They barely move. And then comes Impale. And then comes Nova. And they don't move anymore. But they're also very tanky. And so this doesn't end up with lots of damage. Thing is, how useful are 12 flying machines now? I feel like they always got used to attack statues, wagons, casters, all that. We have frag shards? No, we don't. Yet to finish. Oh, tricky setup. XlorD is summoning a necropolis to get blight. All the tiny advantages. Necro wagons, boys. 20-minute Necro wagon push, which will probably decide the game. Cannon towers not bad. Side engaging. Nuke on the mortar team immediately. The frag shards. They're still on the towers though. Here come the gyros. Trying to get into the backline. Onto the meat wagons, of course. Mountain Ting in the middle of it all. Clap onto everything. That Lich is a damage machine. And Side, can he take this fight? First A-bomb down. I don't think denied. Not 100% sure. We got Unholy Frenzy everywhere. The mortar team is back. And that's a lot of damage, but is it enough? The Knights are all clumped up in the front row. Super hard to fight into this position. There's undead just everywhere. The heal scrolls are gone. More Knights streaming in. He would love to see more mortars, but the reaction is maybe a little bit too late. 2 Water Elementals still up, but how good would Blizzard have been? How good would it have been? Aiming long range for the DK, the heal ward on top. The clap is amazing, but it's not amazing enough. We got another Impale. Side with the rebuild, looking fine for XlorD. We don't see any production at the moment, but maybe he doesn't even need that. 90 food versus 70. Can the human heroes carry this? Both have Brilliance Aura now, and the cripple. Look at the cripple. It's so good. It's so good. People were laughing at me. But it's so good. Necros and wagons take care of that base. Side. Oh, he can only run. 20 food down. Strategic genius XlorD. I don't know how so much brain can fit into such a small man. Introduced by Vortex in 2020. Never got a follow-up. But here it is now. Knights are essentially, they're useless. And of course, he can portal back to the Blight, where the statues do their job and the wagons take out the base. Massive. In the meantime, we have an expansion bottom left. He can just direct it upper right. It doesn't really matter. How do you bring it back, Side? All gyros gone. Okay, what the duck?
A
This
player's
is too much
forces
for
are
our
under
overlay.
attack. A town is under siege.
What's the next move? SyDe needs a base. Skimmy, another 10 gifted subs. You are freaking mad, my dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We got Blizzard 3 now. That's dangerous.
A player's forces are under attack.
Fragshard's Blizzard Clap is one of the best combos you can get. But SyDe needs an extraordinary fight. XlorD on 2 bases, but high upkeep. Here we go. Can you shut down that Blizzard? I don't think so. Skeletons disappear. So are the gyros. The Lich gets a coil. There's plenty. Trying to squeeze XlorD into this little choke. Impale is massive. Archmage far forward. Holy Light is ready with the Paladin. But it's raining Blizzard again. And it's hard to maneuver out of that when everything is slowed by Clap. Mountain King in trouble. That Impale is perfect. OMG. Archmage falls and that should be the end. It is. GG. Well played in all caps. And XlorD takes map number 1. What a game! What a game. So many strategical choices, especially in the early. When they were attacking each other on several fronts. Everywhere all at once. Fantastic game. Just a fantastic game. These guys, they don't need any breaks. They just go, 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 go. Babidi, thank you for the 82 month. I feel like this comes down to a tiny bit of misread by SyDe, or maybe it was just too late to see XlorD is not going for destroyers. I mean, I think he saw that he's not going for destroyers relatively early, but he was stuck on gyros, and he didn't see the necro transition at all, because why would he? Why would he? Nobody does this. Match points. Dude, XlorD is so good. This guy didn't play for like, what, 4 months? And then it's Rara season, and he's here. Mad. To think that out of Happy, Starbuck, Jens, XlorD, SyDe, and Hawk, only 3 players will make it. It's almost a crime. Mad props to SyDe. He's able to hang with one of the finest undead this region has ever seen. But in the end, it wasn't enough. Bro, 20-minute Necro Wagon push. Nobody does it. It would have been a little bit of an easier transition if he had built casters when he saw the... Ooh, when he saw the first A-bomb. But even then, everything takes so much time. XlorD was on 6 production buildings, almost StarCraft-esque. Everything is already a bit hurt here. XlorD again, right? 5 ghouls into Expo. And I think we heard one footy fall to the creeps. He fell somewhere. XlorD also with the pull. Makes creeping things a lot easier as there's no slow, no heal. And this time, SyDe is taking an entirely different approach. Nam with the 5 gifted. Let's go. We are obviously on a delay, so that don't be confused when I thank you all a little later. You're all so wonderful. 3,222 is the sub count. Feels good. Feels good.
A player's forces are under attack.
SyDe with militia creep, but XlorD is ready. Feels like he reads this game a little better. But SyDe also with a nice defense. Stalling, buying time. Expansion at 50%. Can SyDe even rush across? Oh! Undershoots the coil a little bit.
Player's forces are under attack.
Level 3 acquired. Archmage damage is monstrous. But again, mana missing. This one water elemental too much. But then you also facing XlorD. Face elimination. He's coming at you with like 6 to 7 ghouls. You just feel forced. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is now mass murder. SyDe needs insane damage, but he can't get it. The Haunted is up. Repair possible now. Archmage is slowed. Expo is wrecked. And I don't think SyDe can follow up the performance of game 1. He's trying. He's delaying income. But at the same time, where is his Expo? Where are his towers? Where's his progress? Ruined! Is that all hopeless already? Creeping level 3 fast is the normal approach. But this doesn't line up. SyDe in the ropes. Needs half a miracle. And again, the sustain is lacking. Not even Claws and Mantle can bring this Haunted Goldmine down. And more XP. We oftentimes talk about fast, high-level Archmages. This is a 3.2 DK.
A player's forces are under attack.
XlorD out for vengeance, creeping up more. Another consumable. Archmage needs boots. Can barely afford it. No power build here. Feels like SyDe is overwhelmed. There's so many things happening all at once. Trying to block out. That doesn't work. Oh, it does. Was about to say, is that already the knockout punch? Not yet. Solid attack. Water Elemental, halfway duration.
Player's forces are under attack.
How many peasants died? How many peasants died? This game. Thank you, Talk Noob, for the 40 month. 40 month already. That does not feel long. Thank you for all you do. Bro, that's almost 3.5 years. Okay, got the heal potion already, so not even really hero focusing or pressuring him is a thing. Invul and heal scroll. Yeah, why not? He got the gold. Tech at 50%. Expo started a long time ago mining. Great consumables. But we get a bit of a split push. Towers up. No defend. XlorD is so fast. XlorD is everywhere. Ooh, side. Tech halfway. But the next wave of attack is running. Isn't it crazy? Ghouls were proclaimed dead. Here they are. And the sustain is absurd, isn't it? Side gotta run. But there's only one lousy tower and he's fighting outside of tower range. Ooh. Has to retreat. Has to hide. Blacksmith. Oh my god. The damage of ghouls on buildings. Little crawling wrecking balls. Last water elemental for a long time. He's just clicking on it. Side aiming for a surround, but against XlorD, that doesn't fly. Too easily telegraphed. When will side crumble? So far the defense stands. And ghouls are taking quite some damage here. Coil a bit too late. But we're rotating out of ghouls anyway, as we have fiends now. I don't think we have a shop even, but defend is up. And that's noticeable. We're fighting in tower range, but at some point he can't just click on this archmage. Yeah, needs the regen scroll. Also a mana potion, rare to see. Witty, thank you for the raid. Buttcrumbs, thank you for the gifts up. I'm never gonna dance again. Beautiful song. Boro comes in, he doesn't have reveal. Mountain King. Can he salvage the situation? Has to. Oh, boy. That dodge. So sweet. There is reveal now. Barely a follow-up. And the coil arrives. Just as the statue. Side holding on to dear life. Nothing else. GG. GG, well played. Good luck. Next. Great series. By both, but especially by XlorD. 5 ghoul timing. Looks tremendous.